So home values are actually up versus the previous month. Yep, I said it. They're up versus the previous month. Now, does that mean that we're going into a seller's market? And what happens in March if there's no interest rate increase? Well, if you've owned a home since 2020, you also need to pay attention because I've got some cool stats for you. My name is Rene, and I run a real estate team in the Oakville, Burlington, and Hamilton region. Before we get into the stats, if this information is useful and you enjoy these videos, please give us a big thumbs up. Also, if you like the content and you'd like to see more of it, subscribe to our channel. And lastly, if there's something in the video that we didn't cover, definitely click the link in the description. I'd love to book a one-to-one meeting with you and talk about anything and everything real estate in your neighborhood. So home prices are up versus the previous month. For the first time in about 6 to 7 months, we're actually seeing this nice appreciation month over month, which is great. In Oakville, we actually seen it go up from 6 to 18%. In Burlington, we did see it go up 3 to 12% versus the previous month, except townhouses. And in Hamilton, we did see it go up from 8 to 10%, except condos. This is great news for sellers. This is great news considering that we are in a weird market. And this is definitely positive going into March, April, and May. Now, does this mean that it's a seller's market? Well, it's slowly turning to a seller's market in some pockets. It's all about inventory and it's not in every pocket. So we have seen that the inventory has dropped in certain pockets and that's making homes sell a little faster. The neat thing is we are seeing a lot of buyers come back to the market and this is all affecting the market, maybe making it more of a balanced market. But the neat thing for sellers is that we are seeing a spike in sales. One thing we've seen, which is really cool, is that in Oakville for the month of February, there was about 103 homes that sold and 30% actually sold 100% or higher of list price. In Burlington, there was about 160 homes that sold in February, and we noticed that it was actually 26% of them which were over 100%. In Hamilton, there was 268 homes that sold, and almost 30% sold over 100%. So there's still some bidding wars. The neat thing here is that we're just seeing prices actually be more stable. So what could happen if the Bank of Canada does not increase the rates in March? Well, we definitely could see some more bidding wars in certain pockets. We do feel a lot more buyers will come out in March and April. However, we also think that there could be more listings on the market because then sellers are feeling a little bit more at ease that they feel that they can get the price that they need and that what they want. Now, if you're a first-time home buyer, I feel that that's gonna give you some extra confidence. And I do feel that the condo market and the townhouse market could see a lift in sales and prices. So if you have owned a home since 2020, values are up. And the good news is, outside of everything that the media is saying about this market, if you live in Oakville, you've appreciated anywhere from 7 to 12%. If you live in Burlington, you have appreciated anywhere from 6 to 11%. And in Hamilton, you've appreciated anywhere from 3 to 11%. I'll jump into these numbers a little bit more in just a second. All right, so let's look at the numbers versus 2022. In terms of inventory, the market is up anywhere from 114% up to almost 400%. So this is good for buyers. It's still a buyer's market out there. Now, in terms of the sales volume, it's actually down anywhere from 38 to 46%. And we obviously anticipated that with the interest rates. In terms of the price and the values, if you're looking at detached, it's down anywhere from 11 to 18% versus last year, which is okay because it was at the hype of the market last year. Townhouses is down anywhere from 13 to 25%. And condos is down anywhere from 11 to 24%. Now, if you're wondering what's the going rate or how much can you negotiate on most properties, we have noticed anywhere from about 3 to 4% on average. Now, let's jump into Oakville and see what's going on here with Oakville. The thing with Oakville is it's been pretty consistent over the last few years. However, we obviously noticed that in 2023 versus 2022, we noticed a big difference here. There is some red here. The market is down 10% in Oakville for detached. It's actually down 13% for townhouses, and it's down 11% for the condos. Now, the silver lining here that I always love to talk about is that if we look at the home values since 2020, you're actually up 36%. So 12% per year for detached. If we look at the townhouse market, it's actually up 10% per year. And if we look at the condo market in Oakville, it's up almost 7% per year. And that's good news. That's encouraging. I know there's a lot of negative news right now, but I always like to look at things over the last few years, not just on a month-to-month or a year-to-year basis. If we jump into Burlington, yep, there's some red there as well. So if we look at 2023 versus last year, the detached house market is down 10.5%, and the townhouse market's down 13%, and the condo market is down 13%. However, if we look at the same sort of analogy and we look at this since 2020, the market is still up. And for the detached market in Burlington, it's up about 11% per year. If we look at the townhouse market, it's up about 6.5% per year, and the condo market is up 8%. So if we jump into Hamilton, if we look at the detached market, it is down. There's lots of red here. Detached is down about 15% versus last year. The townhouse market's down 14%, and the condo market is down about 24%. But if we look at this and also look at it since 2020, for the detached market, Hamilton is up about 11% per year. If we look at the townhouse market, it's up about 10%. And the only one that didn't go up a lot over the last few years is the condo market. Took a little bit of a hit over the last year, but it's only up just around 3% per year. All right, so here's my final thoughts. If you're a buyer, stay alert. There's absolutely great opportunities out there in micro pockets, and definitely get pre-approved. You can't go out there and just not be fully prepared in this kind of a market, because we are seeing some bidding wars in certain pockets. If you're a seller, list with confidence. We do feel that the market is changing, and especially if the Bank of Canada does not increase rates, we should see more buyers out there. And if the inventory remains low, that is awesome for you. If you're a first-time home buyer, it's still a great opportunity to get out there, find those gems, get pre-approved, and get into a home before potentially we could see more bidding wars. And if the Bank of Canada does not increase rates, it just means more competition for you. So get in there while you can. Now, if you're an investor, absolutely lock up a few properties, because there is a shortage on rentals, and we are getting asked all the time for help with this. So if you're an investor, get out there, purchase some properties, and let's help some people out. My name is Rene Aliscas. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give us those 2 big thumbs up. If this content is something that you'd like to see more often, subscribe to our channel. And if there's something that I didn't cover in this video, please click the link in the description, book a one-to-one with me, and I'd love to talk about anything and everything real estate, and especially as it pertains to your neighborhood. We live here, and so should you.